Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Butterfly Channel. Look at this. They're everywhere. Look at that. All over the place. How cool is that? Butterfly Central. Now, I know y'all probably thinking I'm getting ready to go camping here, but I'm not. I actually have fished here. I sat right here and caught 13 turtles one day in about well, no, number 7 was a fish, I believe. Number 7 was a fish, the rest were turtles. Right here in about 4 hours. Anyway, I'm out today looking for something. This is an old school, no, the one black butterfly. Anyway, I'm out looking today, doing an old school scouting mission. I saw something a few days ago with my drone while I was camping up the river here a few miles. Happened to look down and saw an island. And it's only accessible when the river is low. The land bridge is visible. It's the only time you can get to the island. So I flew over it with the drone and happened to look down and saw there's all kinds of trails all over the island. So I don't know if it's someplace, you know, you could maybe go fishing or camping or whatever the case may be, but I'm going to go check it out. It's literally in the riverbed. It's part of the floodplain, but it is exposed. And yeah, there's an island there. So I'm going to go check it out real quick and go and see if I can find out. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'll post this video or not. You know, it just depends on what I find. But I do want to video, you know, the island. And I thought the butterflies were pretty cool too. So we may post it just for the butterfly effect only. Get it? That's a joke, butterfly effect. Alright. It's such a funny joke. I just said it's a joke. Anyway, I'm going to head on up here in a minute. And I've still got a few miles to go. Got the ATV out today. But yeah, it's kind of wild, ain't it? Taking an ATV to an island. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to an island on an ATV. She's an old girl. She's 18 model. I've got about, I think, 10, 12,000 miles on it. And she's been through the meat grinder many times with me. Thunderstorms and through deep water and mud. All kinds of fun stuff. Alright, let's get on out of here and go see if we can't find this island. Like I said, old school search mission. Recon. Let's go do it. Check that out. Huge brick wall built right into the cliff up there. Old coal mine maybe? Just holding the hillside up. There's another one over there. That one's made of stone. Looks like they both look very old. Start to say that one looks older, but I don't know, man. They both look really old. But I do believe I found my turnoff. I think this is where I'm going right here. Alright, let's head on down that way. I waited for y'all. I stopped and turned the camera on. That's pretty cool though, ain't it? Just out in the middle of nowhere. Look at that. All through here, a whole bunch of them. Very sandy. Check this out. gonna be fun coming back through here without the GoPro in my hand. We'll dig a little sand. I think we're coming up on the island. Land bridge. You can see where the water comes right through here and right out this way when the river's up, but not right now. I'm looking for a flat spot. Hey, somebody's done some real work down here, ain't they? Itching. Stop it. I don't see any place level yet. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need both hands, probably four-wheel drive too. Be right back. Check this out. I found the main end. Huge turtle right there. I don't know if y'all can see him or not. Huge turtle. But I'm at the very tip end of the island. I haven't explored anything yet. I just came straight down to the end. Look at the size of that thing. That is a prehistoric beast right there. No doubt. But you can see where the river comes down. The main channel's all on this side now. But if it were another foot or so deeper, you would have channel on both sides. But this is the main tip end of the island. I'm thinking, I don't know about fishing. You'd have to bring down a machete. Probably do that though. Machete your way down to the end. Fish right over in here. Looks like some really good calm water. Looks like if I was a catfish, that's a real, or a turtle, or a giant turtle. That'd be a great place to hang out. Shame I didn't know about this a little earlier before the weeds got, you know, up. Which I could, you know, still do, take a machete, take a weed eater to this stuff, really. These old water weeds. But you have to find a nice level spot first. I need to find some place where I could potentially set up a camp. And a lot of it is just that. Rough sand dunes. Looks like somebody's took something down through here, ain't they? And just smushed stuff flat and made some trails out here on the island. Very cool though. Alright, let's roam around a little bit and see what we can see. Well, it looks really pretty if you point the camera the right direction. It looks okay. But if you point the camera the wrong direction, it's a riverbed. All of the junk that's floated down the river the last few years wound up right here on this little island. I'm not really seeing any good places to camp. I mean, even if you did come down and, you know, scrape the sand to make a nice level, you know, level spot somewhere, I mean, you know, you're surrounded by trash, you know. You can scrape the garbage out of the way and camp in the middle of it. I guess it would be your only option here. Oh well. It was still a fun ride, cool destination. Fun place to ride, you know, get down here in the sand. As long as you don't get stuck, you'll be okay. You get stuck, you got a long walk. Anyway, I guess that's how you find out, right? Go check them out. I just saw it on the drone flying overhead. Just happened to look down, and I could see the trails cut through here. I wonder what's in there. We're going to have to go look now. Now we know. Nothing of use. I mean, there's plenty of firewood, but other than that, I don't really see much. Check this out. There is one thing, the only thing I found, the only water access without having to, you know, clear a bunch of stuff is right down here. And look at that. Not exactly. You could maybe scrape this level and put a tent here. Knock some of these weeds down, and you'd have this little beach here. There's that turtle again. You'd have this little spot right here, but it's kind of muddy down there. I guess you could land one right there if you had to. Be a long throw to get to some deeper water, though. Then down there's the end of the island where I was at earlier, right off the end of that point, and that's where that big turtle was at. So there's some stuff living in here in the backwater, that's for sure. This calm, still water back in here. I still like stuff like this, though. Get out and explore. You know, see what you can find. Sometimes you find a really cool camp spot, a good fishing spot. Sometimes you find an island covered with junk. I suppose today is the latter. Oh well, it was a fun ride anyway. Playing in the sand, digging in it, that was fun. Alright, let's go throw some more sand, have some fun. You know, maybe a lap or two. And get on out of here. Get back to the house. This one, I'm calling this one a bust, at least right now. Maybe if the river gets up one more time, just right, floats everything off, then you come over then and fix a spot. But even if you could, you'd have to go all the way down to the end to fish. That's swift water over there. Not very deep. Might be good for bassing though. Of course you could wade that. You don't need to camp out for that. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll see y'all later. Be out.